Listen up, boy, I'll be a coach. Teach you how to think different with a new approach. I hope you're taking notes. Haters think it's jokes. They got me fired up, but they don't want the smoke.
Mic check 1 2 1 2, ladies and gentlemen. You're now in the building with your boy Coach K, and this is the first 5 season number 7. I gotta tell you something real honest. This is the 6th time I'm trying this. I tried recording this episode 5 other times, and it's just been quite a delay. But this has been the story of Coach K over the last couple of months, and that's okay. Life happens, things happen. We never divert from our goals, from our energy. We always try to keep it 100 as best as we can. We recognize that circumstances beyond our control will be beyond our control, but we do what we can to control what we can. And that's what we're doing right now. As you listen to this, I appreciate everyone who's tuning in and checking us out for season number 7. The reboot is finally here. This one titled The Voices in Your Head, and you'll see and understand very soon. The First 5 podcast is curated and created to motivate, inspire, empower, encourage, and educate you, the listener, to do better, move better, and choose better, one step, one rep, and one breath at a time. And we're asking everybody to just do a little box breathing right now. Take a collective breath, okay? Where box breathing helps a lot. It helps you to let your thoughts sit for a moment, okay? And we want to make sure that we inject positive thinking into your psyche right now. So we take a big breath. We hold that spot for a second. We exhale and hold that position again. So we're going to be inhaling positive vibes, positive thoughts. Remember to remind yourself today is going to be a great day. Today something amazing is going to happen to me. You hold it and let it marinate. You exhale whatever doubt and anxiety might be pulling that thought out of your mind. You pause, let it dissipate, let it disappear, and then you continue. Okay, so everyone take a deep breath. Hold that positive thought. Exhale. Doubt and anxiety is gone, out the door. Pause, let it just the air just clear up, and let's continue to keep things moving. Yes, Coach K is back on his plus side vibe right now. I've been off of it for a minute for good reason. I need some time to get back on the road, back into mode, because truth be told, I was not here mentally. I wasn't there. I had a lot of things going on in my mind that just was causing this long delay, long pause. But the pause is now finally over. It wasn't creator's block or that we ran out of energy. There was just some discouragement mixed with a little questioning of, what's the real objective of this podcast? What's the goal of this? What am I trying to accomplish here? You throw in some bad time management for flavoring along with mental fatigue, and boom, you get a large pot of I'll start next week soup. That literally was the biggest batch that I had ever had. And it usually takes a bit of time to snap out of this, but this time it took months. Actually, the last recorded episode was a year ago, June 25th, 2024 with Sam Bromedy. Months went by and the voices in my head kept telling me, nah, this avenue is not for you, man. Not that guy. You're not the one. Sure, your voice is nice. People tell you should be on the radio. Okay, cool. You have a nice flow. Okay, cool. Your conversations are legit. Okay, cool. But it ain't for you, brother. I sat with that for a while. These voices, man, I tell you. Just when you think your voice of determination is loud, the voice in your head telling you to move on or don't even bother can seem to be even louder. So the question for you this day today, does this ever happen to you? Do you find yourself desiring to do something or start something only to have the voice in your head laugh at you and tell you, how about we go that way and just, forget about that? It happens to the best of us. We have the greatest output of energy lined up, and effort and determination and drive and everything else under the sun. Discipline, focus, will, resilience, individually or a combination of all. And before you know it, boom, it stops. And why does this happen? Could it be for a number of reasons? One could be that we put our own personal expectations on ourselves so high that not only is it unreachable and unrealistic, we lose our joy in working towards getting there. Our progress going forward transforms from, I get to do this, to, man, I just want this to be over. And oftentimes it goes to, this is why I don't tell people my goals. Because, if I keep it to myself and it doesn't work out, it's all good. I actually didn't fail in front of anybody. But when this happens, it's time to humbly evaluate yourself and ask, is this something that I actually really want? Or do I want it because everyone else wants it, or everyone else wants it for me? Reevaluating your goals regularly is not a bad thing, nor does it mean that you don't believe in yourself. It means that where you are right now, the circumstances you are in, are not conducive to it happening in the manner that you desire it to happen. Adapting and adjusting are part of the process, and it includes not just your physical performance, but your mental space, your environment, your focus, your energy output, and anything else that may require some tweaking. For example, you set your sights on running your first 10K in the fall. Based on your pace and your training, your finishing time is looking solid. You see the times of other runners and you're committed to matching their output, even running under their time. You're out there, posting your pictures of you running. You're running with your phone in hand, showing your stride and stuff, taking pictures of your shoes, all things that I do, no lie. And finishing top 5 is doable because, who's going to stop you? You are unstoppable right now. You're feeling on top of the world. You're like, me 10K, sub 50 minutes, I'm out here. Enter life. Stage left. Lights, camera, action. Your work circumstances slow down your training. Matters involving your family divert your attention. You experience a calf strain that requires adequate healing time. Anything in your calf or your hamstring, it takes time to actually repair and recover. It doesn't just rain a little bit, but the rain comes down pretty hard. Now you're fighting to get your training in. You have the session scheduled, that session arranged. Because you so desire to finish where you want to finish, you push yourself into the danger zone, and before you know it, you're no longer enjoying the process of preparing for this run. So what needed to change? Was the goal to have fun and actually run the race, or was the goal to win? Come what may, no matter the cost to your body or to your mind. Well, here's where the adjustment and adaptation come in. You need to adapt to the new circumstances. A change in your schedule led to your reduced training time, but at least you're still able to make some movement happen. Adjust to what's happening around you. A strain is a strain. It needs some time to heal. Slow down, get some power walks in, and at least you're still able to move. Here's where the emphasis on gratitude becomes front and center. Be grateful that you can still move, you can still run, you can still perform, even if it's at 70% of your capacity or potential. As the Bible warns in Proverbs, pride is before a crash. What's worse, recovering from a crash or slowing down due to traffic beyond your control? Adapting and adjusting doesn't mean to give up. It means to go another route, take the slower start, or finishing with a slower end. At the end of the day, you still started and you still finished. So keep this in mind, friends. The voices in your head can be turned down and tuned out. Do not allow it to rob you of your joy or take away the opportunity to see your potential. Practice adapting and adjusting, and you will indeed accomplish. Call to action today. Think of a goal of yours that you have right now and ask yourself, what adaptations and adjustments do I need to make to my current circumstances in order for me to accomplish my goal? And the more we open up these possibilities, the more we pave the way to see our true potential come to life. The First 5 podcast, back in the building again, is available on Spotify, Apple, Google, and Amazon Music, in addition to other streaming platforms around the world. Make sure to follow us on Instagram at the First 5 podcast for your weekly dose of mental motivation and inspiration as we aim to help you to be the best version of you 1% at a time. Also, for free fitness, game, and movement inspiration, make sure to follow us at GoodFitFitness, or GoodFit_Fitness, as well. More episodes, more interviews, and more energy is on the way, so please continue to keep it locked. It's your boy, Coach K, and thank you for welcoming me back. We out.